Hi guys, welcome to my channel Coded. In the last video, you have seen how to connect your Engagebay account with your Shopify store. In this video, you are going to learn to create beautiful looking pop-ups in Engagebay and to display it on your Shopify website. But before starting with this tutorial, if you haven't subscribed to my Coded channel then please go ahead and click the subscribe button down. Also press the bell icon to get all notifications related to my new videos. So without wasting much time friends, let's start. So in the last video, I've already shown you how to connect your Engagebay account with your Shopify store. So now after connecting the Engagebay account with Shopify store, we'll now create the pop-up. In order to create pop-up, you must be inside the marketing section. So at the left side over here, you have few options like marketing, sales, service, live chat. So you should be under the marketing options. Then you have an option over here on the navigation menu called forms. And then under the forms, you have few options that is inline forms and pop-up forms. You need to click on pop-up forms. As soon as you click on pop-up forms, you get the option to create a new pop-up form and they have given a small information about pop-up forms. So you can read this information and there is a button over here which says create pop-up form. So I'll click on this. So as soon as we click on it, we are going to get a preview over here at the right side. And we have the few options over here. And then we have some settings over here of this particular pop-up. So we are going to create a pop-up, a normal looking pop-up. And for that, we are going to select the pop-up option over here. And then we need to click on call to action. So basically, what should happen once the pop-up is submitted? So you have this option called enable call to action. So you need to enable this. And then we have a featured image. So we can display a featured image also on the pop-up. So I'll enable this. And then you need to select the image that you want to display on the pop-up. So now let me select the image. If you see now, I have selected the image and after selecting the image, you can see the preview in this right side over here. Then you have the call to action text. So currently it is sign up for email updates. The same thing you can see over here. So this is the pop-up and over here you are going to see the this particular text. So we can change this as per our requirement. So now let it be this kind only. Then we have call to action body. So if you want to give any text inside the body, then you can give like if I enter test, then you can see the preview over here. So this is the description of this particular pop-up. So I'm going to remove this because I don't want it. And then we have a button. It's called subscribe now. So you can change the name of that particular subscribe button like subscribe it or whatever you want. So let us keep subscribe now. Then under themes, we have some themes. So you can select any theme that you want, or if you want to create a custom pop-up, then you need to click on choose option over here. And then if you want to upload a custom image for your pop-up, then you can select this particular option. Let me select any one of this pop-up design. So I'll select this. So this is the theme that I'm going to use and you can see the preview at the right side. Now if you see our pop-up looks much better and under call to action we had given the image. Now since we have selected a new theme design, that particular image is now gone. Now under design you need to select the image again. So the image is displayed over here. You can select the image by clicking on choose file and then you have the form title. So now let me give it like code it, I'll say. So my form title is code it. Then we have the description. So I'll say Engagebay Shopify tutorial. So you can see the preview at the right side. Then you have the few settings for it, like hide box shadow. So if you see currently there is a slight box shadow over here. So if you want to hide it, then you need to select this. So you can see the change over here. So I'll disable now and you can see the box shadow. Then you have the form background image. So if you want to change the form background image, then you can select one. So currently let it be this bluish color only. If you want, then you can change, like you need to select the image over here and you can even change the image position to left, center, bottom, center, top, right and all. Even you can change the footer message and all. So now let's change the footer image for footer message. My pardon. So I'll say uh, offer. Offer. Now, if you see, the footer has this name called footer of a pop-up. You can change its font family or you can change its font color from background color. So even if you want this blue color to be changed, then you can change it. Like you need to click on over here and you can change the color of the pop-up. So now let it be green color only. You can also select the button color. So this green and yellow doesn't go well. So now let me select another color for the button. So I'll go with this color. So now if you see, it looks much better. And then you have the reset button background. Also you have the reset button text. So you are not getting the reset button option over here, but you are going to get in the preview. So you can make changes for it also. Then you have the form border. So if you want to increase or decrease the border of the form, then you can change it over here. And you have the style of it and color also along with the border radius. Now let's go under fields option. So if you see, currently we are capturing email address only. So if you want to add more option, then you can add it over here. Like in order to add more option, you need to click on this particular button over here and then you are going to get some options like first name, last name, email. So what we can do is like we can tell the user to enter their mobile number also along with the email address. And then at the last we have the button, that is get started button. You can change the text of that particular button also. Now let's go under settings. So this is this area where you change the settings of the pop-up. Under main settings, you have the condition. So how you are going to trigger the pop-up? So this is the condition for it. So like currently it is page URL contains and then the URL. So I'll say if page URL is like contains only the home page. So I'll give the link of the home page. So if user opens the home page, then only the pop-up should display. You can change this condition as per your requirement. Then you have some more options for it. If you scroll down, you can display the pop-up on exit intent. Like if a user wants to close the tab, then in that particular moment you can display the pop-up. Or you want to display the pop-up on scroll, then you need to select the scroll percentage and you need to give the percentage on how much particular percentage scroll you want to display the pop-up. And you have the delay for the pop-up also, like after opening the page in 5 seconds the pop-up will be shown, or you want to increase or decrease the delay, you can do it over here. Then you have the pop-up visibility. Currently it is enabled, that means the pop-up will be displayed. If you select disable, then even if you save this particular form changes, then the pop-up will not be displayed if you select the disable option. Then under others we have the enable reCAPTCHA option and the other IP address settings. So if you want to have the reCAPTCHA option on the form, then you can enable it over here. And similarly, you can exclude some particular IP addresses also. So we are not going to touch this. Then we have the double opt-in email. So if you want to send a double opt-in email to the user, then you can do it over here. And at the bottom, you are going to have the email template. So you can make changes to the double opt-in email also. Then you have the thank you option. So once the pop-up is submitted, what should happen? So you should display a message or you want to redirect to a particular page. Currently it is show success message and you have the success message over here. You can change the success message also by just changing the text. Or you want to display or you want to redirect the user to a particular page, then you can select the URL over here. You just need to paste the URL on which you want to redirect the user on submitting the form successfully. So now let me select this show success message only. Then you have the send email notification. So after submitting the form, a email notification must be sent. So currently it is sending from my name, my email address and the subject of the form, and you have the body of the form. So you can change this particular message and you can make the changes. So like changing the message template in Engagebay, I am going to teach you later on in my upcoming videos. Then you have the autoresponder. So if you want to have an autoresponder, then you can enable it. And then at the end, you have the context. So once the forms are submitted successfully, all the entries are going to be displayed over here. Now let's click on save. So guys, we have successfully created a pop-up in Engagebay and now we are going to display it inside the Shopify. So after saving, if you see, they have given us a JavaScript code. We need to copy this particular code and we need to paste it inside the Shopify theme. So I have clicked on this copy button and now this whole JavaScript code has been copied. So now let's go under Shopify, then themes, then for your theme you have the three dots over here. Click on it and then click on edit code. Once you click on edit code, your theme editor will open. So let's wait for the screen to load. Then you have the file called theme.liquid. Inside the theme.liquid, you need to paste this particular code. So go down at the bottom. Right at the bottom, we need to paste this. So I'll paste it just above the body tag, above the closing body tag. So I'll add more space and I am going to paste this. And now I'll click on save. So once the changes are get saved, now let's open the front end of the website and I'll do a hard refresh of the main website. So now let's see whether the pop-up is coming or not, and we have given a delay of 5 seconds. So first the page should load completely and now the pop-up must be displayed. So let's wait for it. So there we go. The pop-up has been successfully displayed in the 5 seconds. Now let's enter our email address and I'll enter the phone number and I'll click on get started button. If you see, the pop-up looks really good and you have the success message also. And now let's go under the Engagebay option. Let's close this. Now under settings, let's click on contacts. So there we go. The entry is shown over here. So the entry which was submitted on the front end inside the pop-up is now getting displayed under the context option of the form. Also, if you want to change the name of the form inside the Engagebay, then click on this pencil icon and give a new name. I'll say Shopify. and click on submit. So this will help you to identify the pop-ups properly. So guys, in this video we have learned how to create a pop-up inside the Engagebay and to display it on your Shopify store, and how to submit the entry on the front end of the website. If you haven't subscribed to my channel Coded, then please go ahead and click the subscribe button down, because I will try to make more videos like this so that you learn about Engagebay platform and Shopify. I have also uploaded many videos on my channel Coded. You can refer them about Shopify and you can learn how to use Shopify platform. Till then, signing off from this video. Thank you.